And you can continue with many, many examples. And if we, as Muslims, take this hadith in consideration, our life will be a better life. And our community will be more together. Why? Because each one of us, he will listen to the advice of the Prophet ﷺ. He will be very careful of harming somebody unintentionally or intentionally. So when the people try to live this hadith, this will change their life and make things much easier on them. He's not going to try to disturb anybody, and he always aware of any disturbance having from him. I want to give few examples that is not by the Sheikh here, and even can happen inside the mosque. A person, as example, and this came from Hadith Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that one day he heard the Sahaba reciting the Quran in the mosque, and everybody raising his voice. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he got up, he removed the curtain, and he looked to them and told them what the meaning is. لا يجهر بعضكم على بعض في القراءة. None of you should disturb the other person in recitation of the Quran, because each one of you is calling in his Lord. Some people, when they make dua, they make a dua with loud voice. Some people, when they make it tasbih after the salah, they making it with loud voice. It's a disturbance. You understand? Some people, they did bid'ah, that you go to some masajid, in Yawm al-Jum'ah, they have a special chair, and the sheikh or the hafiz sits on it and recite Quran with loud voice. But the Muslim who coming from outside supposed to do what? 2 rak'at when he enters the mosque. The person could not focus in his prayer because he's listening to the Quran, and he will mix his recitation. So this is causing harm to others, and causing harm in the dunya is not acceptable. So can you imagine causing harm in somebody's deen? So me, I want to practice the proper way of entering the mosque, so now I want to make my 2 rak'at. But here the people, you understand, engage in talking, like happened in the mosque here, all right? People discussing things about their dunya, about their car, all right? And the brother is coming, want to make 2 rak'at, and one sitting this side, one sitting this side. But believe it or not, forget about this side. People can be in the bathroom. I swear by Allah, I'll be praying here, I can see. And this is not even Islamically right. Islamically, this is not. Allah told us in Quran, and lower your voice. إِنَّ أَنْكَرَ الْأَصْوَاتِ لَصَوْتُ الْحَمِيرِ. The worst of all voices is the voice of the donkey. We are not supposed to be, you're talking to each other. You are not giving a lecture, you are not giving a khutbah. That means we have 2 doors closed. The door to the musalla and the door to the bathroom. And you still hear the person talking there in the wudu area. Because some people, they talk so loud. This is not a proper adab. So we are not supposed to disturb others. Another example, some Muslims, they smoke cigarette. Okay? But they disturb the environment. He's not paying attention. This is darar. Okay? This is darar. This person, you understand, also have a wife. You have to be concerned about her feeling. When you be intimate with your wife, okay, and after this your mouth smell like nicotine, this is bad. The Prophet ﷺ told us that one of us eat garlic or onion not to come to the mosque because disturbant. And he said that the angels get disturbed because the angels, they come inside for the salah and the prayer. Okay? And he said, one of you eats onion or garlic fresh without cooking, not to come to the mosque. Let him pray in his house. One of the ways that we harm each other unintentionally, we come with a socks that we've been wearing it for the last week. Okay? And some people, they have very bad smell in their shoes. And they will come to the musalla, and believe it or not, the whole prayer will be disturbed. Some people are not showered for Yawm al-Jum'ah. And the Prophet ﷺ made it to be must about the people coming to Jum'ah to take a shower, because this is a day of gathering and getting close to each other and many people. Okay? But some people, they are not. They are not paying attention. We are not saying they meant this, but we have to be careful. We have to be careful about not annoying anybody. And also some people, they turn their radio or their TV so loud. Okay? Even with Quran, you are not supposed to do this. You have neighbors, and the Prophet ﷺ had warned us about disturbing the neighbors by any means. Maybe this person who next door, he work a night shift. So the time you awake, he's sleeping or try to sleep. Sometimes you have children. We live in the second floor. We have neighbors under us, and the children running back and forth. There is many ways you can, if you think about it. And also, we can harm each other by taking each other property or taking so-called loan, okay? And we are not bringing the loan back. A week is gone, a month is gone, a year is gone, the money is not back. Don't think the people are a bank. They're human being like you, okay? So by not returning the money back, you are harming the person. And we, like the Sheikh is saying, the Hadith, it can go with us about many things. About our marriage, about custody, about business, buying, selling, renting, hiring. When somebody, understand, hire you, and you're supposed to do a certain job, okay? And after this, you do not do it properly. And after this, an inspector will come and issue a ticket. So you got harmed by your Muslim brother, okay? So let's be concerned about how we be careful that not to disturb anybody, Muslim or non-Muslims, intentionally or unintentionally. And if that somebody had complained to you or brought it to your attention, you need to stop it and you have to apologize. Say, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I was not aware about it. You see? And we have to talk to our children about it. We need to talk to our children. Because, especially in Jum'ah, you know how many kids will be running outside with the scooters between cars. And after this, Dr. So-and-so does not have to be Dr. So-and-so, anybody have a nice car. And after this they come, after Jum'ah, now the car is scratched from all the front to the back. Because the child is running in an area where the cars are. Okay? Oh, but it's not he pushed me. He pushed me, okay? So what's the result? Because you're not supposed to be going between these cars. With a scooter, with a bike, there is a lot of room that you can. So we have to take this in consideration, not to be a cause of harming of anybody, and not to harm the people, not by your tongue or by your hand or by any means, inshallah. Again, the hadith, no darar, la darar, wa la dirar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us peaceful for each other and not to bring any harm to any Muslims or non-Muslim, intentionally or unintentionally, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Last words that I would like to remind about Al-Akhshabain is in Mecca. What we talked about last week, that when the angel Jibreel and the angel of the mountains came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he returned from Taif, and he said, "O Muhammad, if you wish, I will make the two mountains collapse, close on them, the people of Mecca, okay, that they cause you to go out and cause you this harm. If you wish, I will punish them." But he said no, that maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will cause that their future generation, their grandchildren to be Muslims. So was a misunderstanding about it last week, and I promised that I'm going to check it, doubly check it, and I found it that this is in Mecca, not by Qarn al-Manazil, is not in Taif, and Allah knows best. Any question, any comments, any correction, any addition, any deletion, any news, any views, any grades? This sound good. So you winners this morning. Eggs? Okay, both of them, yes. Anything else? Fish.
Fish.
Okay, so you got grits, boiled eggs, and fish. Is the fish dead? This sounds good. All right, so let's make it short this morning so we can enjoy that.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
When you are writing property to the ex-wife or the kids who are not with us, you said it's not good to reduce the share. If you don't like the way the kids behave, or if you don't like the ex-wife, so still we need to give the share as per Quran, or we can reduce it.
First of all, your ex-wife doesn't inherit you. But if you want to give her something out of your goodness, you can, and this will call wasiyah. She has no share in the inheritance. Everything goes according what Allah decreed. But when she's divorced, okay, she's not your wife, she's the mother of the children. But if you want to do out of your goodness, that you say, I'm giving her like $50,000 only, you understand? A little stuff, you understand? $50,000 only, okay? This is good, all right? But your children, they will get their share accordingly. But some people, you understand, so instead, if I did not make a wasiyah, so the whole inheritance will go to my family. So the child will take, مثلا, 50,000, the daughter will take, understand, 25,000, like this. So now he said what? Okay, I don't like my aunt, or I don't like, not for any Islamic reason, whatever it is, I don't like these people. So you, before you die, and you know that you're about to die, you say, I'm going to write a wasiyah for my friend, you understand, or my colleague, or whatever they used to be with me in the school, okay, $100,000 for him. Only for purpose, you understand, that now my son or my daughter or whosoever is not going to get 50,000, is going to get 30,000. So we shouldn't be doing things for purpose of harming somebody. If you want to give somebody, it's fine, it's good, but don't do things for causing harm, intending harm for people for no reason. Yes. Anybody else?
And it's up to 1/3 of your
max. Your wasiyah, max, as the Prophet ﷺ said to one of the Sahaba, I want to give this, and said no, leave your your heirs, you understand, rich better than leaving them poor. He said, okay, I give 1/3. He said, okay, 1/3 and even third considered that a lot. But the Prophet approved it. Yes. He said, Thuluth was Thuluth Kathir, but is already Thuluth. That means 1/3 is okay. This max. That means not each person you give him 1/3, 1/3. Okay? The total that you give, I'll give Masjid Muslimiin, you understand this. I give the Adli publication that. I give, you understand, my cousin that. All this together will be 1/3 of your property. Okay?
What happened to the other 2/3?
Will go to the people who inherit you, that described in the Quran. If it's a mother, is a father, is a son, is a daughter, is a wife, this will go.
1/3 is just to you.
But the third is for some people who does not inherit from you, or they are friends, close friends of you, and you won't be nice to them.
And the other 2/3 go to your family?
Goes to not the whole family, those who've been mentioned in the Quran to inherit after you die.
Yeah, I think what is that?
Is this what I say? If your father, your mother, your son, your daughter, those people, you understand, inherit. Yeah. Any question, any comments? Grits, boiled eggs, and fish. May Allah bless your day. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك and Allah knows.